to come together. I thought I'd show you a really quick way to get some color styles into your design system. So one of the things that we always want to try and do is make sure that we're getting our foundations right to make work further along the line easier on. So rather than having to go back and change colors in multiple places in multiple screens, I'm just going to show you how you can set up some really basic color styles, and you can create them to whatever color you need. Just as a starting point, because then you can always chop and change them as you start to build out your screens. So, you can have hundreds of screens and change your colors in a single place, and you don't have to worry about changing it in hundreds of different locations. So what I've just done is I've just grabbed a photo of a peacock, just as an example. I'm using the Unsplash plugin. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on that photo, I'm gonna hit plugins, and I'm gonna click on a plugin that I've got called Get Palette. And what that's gonna allow me to do is it's gonna allow me to grab a series of colors out of this photo. So there we go. So it's ripped out these 8 colors for me, and I'm going to turn these into some color styles. So I might grab that blue. So I'm going to highlight this blue on fill. Now you can see here again, apply styles and variables on the right hand side, the 4 little squares. I'm going to click on that and hit the plus button in the top right hand corner, new style or variable. And we're going to call this blue and hit create style. Now you can see as we click away, we've got our styles that are going to start to build up here. So we might grab the dark green, do the same process again. It looks kind of like a forest green, so we'll call it forest. We might grab this light green, same process again, add variable over in the corner. We're going to hit plus, and we're going to call this light green. So what we're starting to do is we're starting to build up, you can see a bit of a bank. So even if I go ahead and I delete these colors from my canvas, I've still got them saved as tokens and color styles on the right hand side here. So we might grab maybe this particular gray, we'll do the same thing, and maybe we'll just call it slate. Okay. So what that means now is you can actually start to create multiple different objects. Right. I'm going to just grab these 4 squares, and under fill, I'm going to hit here the apply styles and variables, and we can see my styles are appearing here. So I'm going to select blue. Now, on this right hand side when I click away, let's say for example you've got to a point in your designs where you go, I really hate that blue, I wish it was orange. Okay, rather than having to go and change your 4 squares, we can hover over blue here, and this little settings cog, edit style on the right hand side, I'm going to click onto it. We can see the name is blue, and we've got the hex value here. We can actually click on this hex value and change this color. And you can see as I'm making changes in the background, you can see all those different instances and areas are changing with me. So because we've set it up as a style, you are basically telling Figma, I want to change the color blue in all areas of my design. So I'm going to relabel this to orange. I'm going to close this. And now our color style is orange. So that's how you can create really simple color styles. I'd encourage you to have a go at it before you start to spin up multiple versions of your screens, even if they're just placeholder colors, but just so you've got your foundation set up. So when it does come time to start to put photos into your clickable prototype and you start to inject color, you know that you've got your color sprawled out in different places, and you can just make your changes at the style level as opposed to having to do it on each and every canvas. Good luck.